Hello everyone, my name is Alajmi and today I'm going to talk about the radars. In today's world, radar technology has become extremely relevant. They help direct freighters that brings to our shores, cadex, garment, and so many other things that we use every day. They help meteorologists detect advanced weather patterns in order to create a weather forecast that we check on our mobile phones every day. Radar system is used in different disciplines and it's relevant to those who are taking our course. Radar is a method of tracking that makes use of waves to track objects. So basically radars function are very similar to how our eyes work. Once the light reflects off an object and bounce back to our eyes, this reflection is measured automatically by our brain and creating an image that we see. In general, the radar system consists of a transmitter that generates an electromagnetic signal which is radiated by the antenna into the space, and it gets mirrored or re-radiated in several directions when this signal strikes some object. The radar antenna that delivers to the receiver where it's analyzed and determine the geographical statistics of the target. So basically the radar works just similar to our computers and cell phones. So the radar sends out electromagnetic waves and the signal are sent out as short bursts that can be mirrored in their direction by objects, reflecting back in parts to the radar, and part of the energy is dispersed back to the radar as these bells intercept precipitation. For moving objects, we'll take the police as an example here. When a police officer uses a radar to detect a moving car speed, the return signal radio wave frequency is altered since the car is moving. The basic radar works with the bell signals to detect a stationary target. With the support of a duplexer, all antennas are used for transmitting and receiving signals. And the antenna transmits any pulse signal at any pulse of a clock. The length between two clock pulses should be selected in such a way that before the next clock pulse, the echo signal corresponds to the present clock pulse should be obtained. On the other hand, the moving target indication radar works with a pulse signal to detect a non-stationary target. With the support of a duplexer, it uses a single antenna for both transmitting and receiving signals. To detect non-stationary objects, they use the Doppler effect. As we have learned in our course about the waves and the wave transmission, as well as doing some lab experiments about the waves and its calculation through the oscilloscope, which are considered as the fundamentals of the radar. So basically sending a wave from a radar and then receiving it back within a specific time provide the radar with a specific data that could be transmitted to a speed or a distance or other things that radar is calculating. So no one can deny the value of the radar in our daily life. It has been used with the military and the police force as well as the aviation sector, and it also helps students to understand the applications of electronic communication more. And finally, thank you for your time.